It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sullivan, Illinois, home of the Redskins, and hopefully home of a Tiger victory tonight. I'm BJ Pheasant alongside Lenny Irwin. Lenny, a rough couple games for the boys, coming off of a 3-game winning streak, and then right into a buzzsaw in Casey, and then same thing in St. Anthony, and looking for a bounce-back game tonight.
Boy, we need one bad, Beej. I'm telling you what, confidence has got to be down pretty low right now, and hopefully, like you said, we come in tonight and get a victory and get things back on the right track because, let's face it, season's starting to wind down now.
It is. There's not a lot left. Postseason, LIC tournament coming up here pretty soon. Fortunately, we get like a 5-game home stretch there at the end of the season. That'll be much appreciated, but there's not a lot of time left to figure things out. If you don't have it working now, well, the odds are stacked against you.
Yeah, exactly, because, I mean, you've just about tried all the combinations you can try, and you've moved people around. You brought kids up from the JV squad. You've just about done all the coaching you can do. It's up for the boys now. Somebody's got to step up and take charge.
Oh, that would be pretty awesome. It'd be nice if we could pinpoint, one issue that they've had all season. If they could just do this, they'd be okay. And at one point I would have said, that's turnovers. We got to stop the turnovers. But then at Casey, we only had like 10, 11 or so. It wasn't very bad. Obviously, you have to protect the ball, and I think they've been preaching that quite a bit. I think if there's one thing you could lay your thumb on, it's going to be intensity. They got to come out fired up tonight. They got to want to win.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a lot of it right there. You got to have that desire. You got to have that want-to attitude that we're going to win this one here regardless how things go, whether we get the calls, whether we don't get the calls. But sometimes it seems like that's what happens. We get a couple bad calls against us, and then everybody starts kind of hanging their head and start moping around a little bit, and they start pointing fingers at each other, and it's just one thing leads to another, and then next thing you know, it seems like the whole team's down.
It can happen in a hurry. We've got a pretty good setup here tonight, right here at midcourt. Sullivan's got a smaller gym, so we're right down on the floor. Should have a pretty good picture for you. We'll be swinging the camera back and forth quite a bit, though, tonight.
Yeah,
so
you're going to be busy, that's for sure.
I will be busy. I'm going to run the clock, do the score, play-by-play, swing the camera. I might even play a harmonica or smack some cymbals in there in between.
That'd be worth listening to.
It would be. Hearing us talk sometimes, we might as well be crashing cymbals, I think.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So the boys come in 8-11. I'm not sure what Sullivan's record is, but
I'm not either. I didn't talk to anyone to find out for sure. So
the JV boys, they did win tonight, though.
Yeah, I forgot to write down the score, and I looked at it, and I thought, I'll write that down, and then we got to talking about something, and I forgot all about it. It was like 55-27 maybe, or something like that. Somewhere
right around there.
It was in that ballpark.
It was nearing 30. Boys heading back to the locker room now. We're going to take a quick break and hear from some of our sponsors. We'll come back with more of the pregame show and starting lineups, national anthem and all here in just a bit. You're watching Paris Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back again to the pregame show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers back out of the locker room here to warm up. Just over 3 minutes here before the national anthem and the start of the contest. Lenny, you were looking down the lineups here, and it looks like we may have a little bit of a height advantage tonight, something we don't have too often.
Not very often, no, but we got Trey listed at 6'5". We got Drew in there at 6'4". Connor Rhodes is in there at 6'3", so their tallest guy's 6'2", so I'm thinking, we should be able to control the boards. That's something we kind of struggle with at times, so.
I hope so, and then, Trey plays a little taller than he is even, so.
Yeah.
It may, you take his height and add about 3 or 4 inches to it, the way he can jump and that long arm reach. The boys are coming over here to join us tonight.
Yeah, there you go. You might get one of them to run the camera for you.
I'll put them to work.
Yeah, no kidding. They're going to be up here anyway. They might as well do something, make themselves useful.
wing it over here and say hi to our JV guys there.
Yeah.
Enjoying some popcorn after a well-earned victory.
They didn't even have a clue they was on camera.
Not a clue. Fortunately, no nose picking or anything like that. These are well-civilized, well-coached, well-mannered players. Did you see that, Lenny? Didn't even have a cell phone out.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
I'll bet they've got them somewhere.
I'm sure they're stashed around there somewhere. Don't forget, we have several broadcasts coming up this week. We got a Thursday game, got a Friday game, may have a Saturday game. I don't know what's going to happen with that.
The girls do start the LIC tournament Saturday down at Mount Carmel, though. It's against Lawrenceville.
Sometimes it's hard to get rights, or sometimes it's really expensive rights to broadcast playoff games, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we do have a game Thursday night and Friday night for you here on the Paris Sports Network. Paris is now leaving the floor, waiting for Sullivan to come back out so we can do our national anthem.
They went through their layup drill, and then they went back to the locker room after we did, and they're still in the locker room, so must be getting some last-minute instructions, pep talk. The clock's still running. It's down to under a minute now, so. See if Coach Brinkley's juggled his lineup around any tonight. No, BG was right. The varsity numbers are the
white
on white, just with the black outline, so they might be tough to pick up.
I won't be able to see them on my monitor here. I'll have to, while I'm running the camera, I'll have to actually look up to see numbers. All right, we're going to take a quick break here for the playing of our national anthem. There's your national anthem, compliments of the Sullivan Pep Band, and now the starting lineups. I think it's a pretty standard starting lineup for the Tigers tonight.
Kind of looks that way. Looks like it's going to be number 1, Jackson Rigdon. He's a 5'5" sophomore. Let's see who else we got over there. Looks like it's going to be Bardos. Looks like it's going to start. Drake's a 6'1" junior. Looks like maybe Reed Stuck's going to get the start tonight. He's a 5'9" senior. Number 2. And then it looks like it's going to be number 11, 6'5" senior Trey Lee. And rounding out the starting lineup will be a 5'11" senior, number 15, Brady Krippus. Coach Chase Brinkley is the head coach, assisted by, let's see, who's he assisted by? Rod Roderick and Zach Walls. The Tigers come in tonight's contest at 8-11, and now we got the Sullivan Redskins starting lineup.
Their numbers aren't in order.
No, they're all messed up. I noticed that when I was writing them down.
They're not even alphabetical. Oh, they're by grade. Five, 12, 24, 30. All right, so they'll be starting a 5'8" senior guard, number 10, Will Dawkins. A 6'2" sophomore forward, number 5, Cooper Christensen. A 5'9" sophomore guard,
Ian Fryman.
Yeah. DeMarcus Moore is a 6'1" sophomore forward, number 30, and number 24, Camden Watkins is another sophomore. He's 5'10" at guard. So they're starting 4 sophomores and a senior, Lenny. And we are underway.
Well, Trey got the tip, but it went to the Redskins.
Fortunately, Tigers hustle back, shut off the free throw. Now they'll get a chance to set up the half-court defense. Down the corner. Bartos, good defense there to shut it down. Try to go into the basket, off the glass. Shot won't go, and a foul. Not even 30 seconds in, we got our first foul of the night.
That's going to go against Drake. That'll be his first, team's first.
Throw the inbound way up front. Kicked out by the Tigers. Inbounding will be Dawkins. Way up front again. Cross court pass to Dawkins, guarded by Stuck. Near side to Watkins, now down the baseline. They go to Christensen, back up top. Good ball movement right now from Sullivan. And a block.
Oh, good block by Trey, but Sullivan still retained the ball.
Air ball, and Trey gets the rebound. See what the Tigers can do on offense now. 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Lee out on the right wing, gives it to Bartos. Tries to go into the glass, has it stripped away from him, out of bounds. Last touch by Bartos. Rigdon harassing him coming down the floor. Nearly over and back, just did have that 1 foot still over the line. Not sure he meant to do that, but it worked out for him.
It did.
Moore tosses down in the corner to Watkins. Watkins up to Moore again. Under the basket they'll go. Shot blocked again. Tigers get it back. 6 minutes to go. Bartos has it stripped away from him. Turnover for the Tigers, and then they turn it over. I take that back. I thought they were going to turn it over. They got it back. Five seconds. That'd be a turnover.
They did turn it over, Beads. You were right. You just didn't know it yet.
Yeah. I'll take credit for it. That doesn't happen often. Inbound to Jackson. Gets a good screen across midcourt. Down the middle, and his pass stolen.
Boy, 3 trips down and 3 turnovers for the Tigers. Yeah, we got it back, though, so.
Stuck inbound into the basket, lobs it up front. Almost turned it over again. Stuck on the baseline. Kicks it out to Rigdon. Oh, good fake there. Pass up top to Bartos for 3. Just didn't go. Is that our first shot on the basket?
It is. Krippus almost had to steal. He read the pass. Tipped it, but he just couldn't catch up with it after he tipped it.
2.5 minutes before we take a shot. Still 0-0 here in the contest, though. Down the corner, Sullivan will go. The 5, that's Christensen. He'll dribble up front, guarded by Jackson.
Brady almost was another steal.
Gets his hands on a lot of them. Oh, Lee got a hand on it, but knocked it right back to him. Out of bounds.
Yep, that'll be turnover Sullivan. So I got both teams with 3 so far.
Not a real clean game so far by either team. Jackson across the timeline. Near side to Stuck. Looking underneath, now back up top to Krippus. Near side to Lee. Bartos down in the paint, spins the basket off the glass for 2. 30-second timeout by Sullivan, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Brought to you by Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home and Country Financial. Hey, Lenny, we got the lead.
We do. 2-0, and we played half of the first quarter.
How about we're 100% from the floor?
Yeah. No.
No, 50%.
Yeah.
Taken
We missed a 3-pointer.
Okay, so yeah, inside of the arc, we're 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are.
Bears a 2-0 lead. Pardon me.
Sullivan ball. Jackson almost had another steal. Tips it back out of bounds.
Well, he is quick. Double team at half court. Stuck's going to get the foul.
Yep, I think so. That'll be Reed's first, team second. Boy, number 10 came down. That's Will Dawkins. He came down and kind of landed on that knee after they collided.
He'll be replaced by number 3, Brett Bouchou. Bouchou will inbound now to Watkins. Near side to Bouchou, drives to the baseline, kicks it back. Jackson kind of got pushed out of the way there a little bit. Errant pass, Tigers get it back. Dirk Lane, number 33, checking in. He'll replace Christensen. Jackson flew down the floor that time. I like the aggressiveness of that.
I do, yeah.
Make him get back. Stuck, what a move to the basket. Might be one of his most impressive plays of the year right there.
Maybe,
Lenny.
yeah, that was sweet.
Jump ball.
Brady got it right in there and got his hands on it. That should be a turnover, so ball go back to Paris.
You know, earlier tonight we were talking about that I want to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of play that we were talking about. That extra effort, I'm not going to let go of it. I'm going to dig in there. I'm going to go after it. 3-point shot won't go, and a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Trey. I think he pushed off to get position on the rebound. That'll be his first, team's third.
Cross half court. Bushu wraps it into Moore. Bounce pass stolen by Krippus. Loose ball on the floor. They got it back, and now it's a timeout. Another 30-second timeout. This one brought to you by Illini FS and Moody Farms of Paris. So far, the loose ball's kind of bouncing their way, though, tonight.
They are, sort of. But Krippus was on the floor all over trying to get a hand on that one, and I think the coach calling a timeout for Sullivan saved it being a jump ball, but it would have still went to Sullivan here regardless on the alternating possession.
4-0 lead for the Tigers here. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Well, I think after the last couple losses, a victory tonight really goes a long way for confidence.
I think so,
Even
yeah.
if it's ugly, just getting that L out of your mind. Alley-oop on the inbound pass won't go. Stuck with the rebound, he goes down.
Foul on number 12, Ian Fryman. That'll be his first. Will be the team's first.
Jackson went down the right side. He'll pop the three. Wide open, left him uncontested. He nailed it. 7-0 lead for the Tigers.
Trey almost had to steal. He jumped the passing lane, but he couldn't control it.
Well, he was there.
Somebody's got to come off. We got too many guys on the floor.
There, they figured it out. There's the steal. Jackson going the other way. Kicks it over to Bartos in the paint.
Can't get the roll.
Had a good idea, and it wasn't a bad shot. That was travel. Look at that pass.
Yeah, got Drake wide open down on the baseline. Oh, they called a foul on the floor, no basket. Oh, I kind of disagree with that. But
that's Fryman, his second. Cross court to Bartos. Under to Krippus, kicks it out to Trey.
Oh, we got Brady open down there again, but Drake took it to the hole and got it to go.
Tiger offense starting to come alive a little bit now. Oh, Jackson nearly had a steal. Ends up with it anyways.
And then it's knocked away from behind, so it'll stay with Sullivan.
A lot of traffic there. Popped away again. Another turnover. Back to the Tigers. Oh, just overthrew him.
Had him wide open, but Jackson's not very tall.
I couldn't even swing the camera fast enough for that one without making the folks sick at home. Good pressure by the Tiger defense tonight, forcing a lot of turnovers. Down the baseline, double team.
That should have been a travel.
Jump ball.
Oh.
Pretty light jump ball, but technically both players had the ball stopped.
I thought it was still a jump ball myself. But because he went up for the shot, and Trey clearly had his hand on top of the ball. He wasn't going on up with it.
Yeah, it was a jump ball. They didn't give him a foul. No good there. Ball stripped away under the basket. Sullivan gets her first points of the night. It's a 9-2 game. Just over a minute to play. Off of Drake. Moore will sit down as number 5. Christensen comes back in. Tigers up 9-2. Well, they're really wanting to go down low. Tigers doing a good job of shutting it down. Big block shot again. Lee tries to go coast to coast. He's fouled on the floor.
It's going to be on, I believe, number 5, Cooper Christensen. No, they called her on 3. Bushu, I guess, picks up the personal.
Both teams with 3 apiece. Jackson wide open. 3 wouldn't go. That's travel.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, whatever. We'll take it. 2 men on the ball, though.
Yeah, one of them's feet were moving. 47 seconds. Tigers get it back. Lob into Lee. Reed couldn't get it to go. Lee with the rebound. Out to Jackson for 3. He's good. Rigdon's starting to get a little more confidence out there on offense, Lenny.
Yeah, when he's open, he's got a good shot.
3-point shot is good. Bushu makes it a 12-5 game. Down to 13 seconds. Jackson kicks it back to Lee. 4 seconds. Oh, Bartos just couldn't get it to fall. Hit about every part of the rim on its way out. 12-5, Tigers lead at the end of 1. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Ready for second quarter action. The Tigers on top, 12-5. Took a long time to get the scoring started, Lenny.
It did, but it took even longer for them, though, to get started, so we'll take it. Should be Paris ball to start the second quarter.
That it is. I'll reset the clock. There we go. Drake lost the ball, gets it back. Shot wouldn't go off the glass. Near side now is Watkins. Goes down the corner. Tried to get it inside. Tigers picked it away. Another turnover. Give it to Jackson. He'll clear the timeline, middle of the floor. Goes to Rogers. His shot up off the bottom of the backboard. He was ready to go, just a little too far under.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he might have got a piece of that one. Tigers get the rebound. I like the way they're running here. Drake picks his dribble out. Air ball by Lee. Won't see that too often.
Not too often, no.
A couple subs in for Sullivan. Number 30, Moore, comes in along with number 12. That was Fryman. He sat down with the 2 fouls a little while ago. Picked his dribble up right at midcourt. Jackson knocked it away, and now a foul.
I think we got to reach in on Jackson. That'll be his first. Team's fourth.
I don't want him to lay off, though. I'm loving the tenacity there.
Yeah, I like the way the Tigers are pressing everybody.
Moore back up top, far side to Bouchou. And
oh, they called a travel on him. No basket.
Travel, number 33, Dirk Lane. Now the Tigers want a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a full one. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
(12-5) the score. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A lot of energy from the Tigers. Not a lot of scoring yet.
No, not really, but 12 points is a mountain, though, compared to a couple of the quarters that we've had the past couple games. So,
a couple of the halves we've had.
Yeah.
We got 4 points in the entire half down in Casey's, so lighten it up by those standards. Rogers tries to go underneath the Bartos, batted away. Down the corner, we get it back.
And Jackson from 3 again.
That pass was nearly picked off. Jackson caught it and fired the shot before they could get back on him. Good look under the basket. Lee might have got a piece of that one again. Seems like he gets a piece of just about every shot under the basket.
It seems like it, yeah.
Tigers up 15-5, 5:41. Far side, they'll go to Lee. Top to Rogers. He'll dribble to his right, pick his dribble up. Out to Rigdon, he's fouled.
Got a blocking foul, I think, on maybe number 3.
I think you could call either one of them. They kind of sandwiched him.
No, it's on 30, I guess. DeMarcus Moore. It'll be his first, team's fourth.
Stuck to inbound. Ball batted around. Rogers gets it back. Hook shot in there for 2. I like that little hook shot of his, Lenny.
That's pretty smooth.
Always admired tall guys and that easy little hook they have. Us short ones, we're like a catapult to get it up there like that. It doesn't look near as graceful. 5:02 to go. Back and forth between Bouchou and Fryman. Fryman with it in the paint, stops, puts a shot up off the glass, no go. Gets his own rebound though.
And
that
it
one
doesn't
won't go. Lee with the rebound. He'll clear the timeline quickly down to Bartos. Long three-pointer is good. That was a good 2 feet behind the three-point line.
It was out there for sure.
Christensen adds a couple points for Sullivan, makes it 20-7. Ball stripped away. Paris gets it back. Got a break there. Rogers near side. Looking for Bartos, posting up down low. Keeps it himself. He's fouled before the shot.
Yep. I think that foul is going to be on 33, Dirk Lane. It'll be his first. Be the team's fifth.
Tigers had a sub come in there during the stoppage. Rogers for three.
Yeah, Ethan Hess seeing some varsity action tonight.
Loose ball scooped up by Bartos. I love the fact that they're automatically looking up the floor on every loose ball and rebound tonight. Ethan tries to put a shot up. Won't go. Sullivan with the rebound, coming the other way. Spin move, Bouchou in the paint, fade away. No good. Hess with the rebound. Bartos down to Rogers. He'll fire a three from the other side. That one won't go, and it's going to be out of bounds for the Tigers, and a foul, I believe.
I say Trey had the rebound, but
Lane picks up his second foul.
Yeah, he came up and over the back and knocked it out of bounds.
Bartos lobs it into Trey. Hands it to Bartos for three. Off the screen, won't go. Lee with the rebound. In the paint, kicks out to a wide open Jackson.
It won't go.
Bouchou with a layup on the other end. Rogers for three. Just rattled in and out.
Yeah.
Mismatch in favor.
He traveled, yep.
Sullivan had the numbers coming down the floor there.
Krippus is coming back in for Rogers.
Drew's put in some good minutes for the Tigers on that run.
Yeah, he made some points too. Got 5 points.
And his last three should have been worth 1.5. That was.
It was down in and back out.
Bartos in the paint.
Count it.
One. Number 3 on Fryman. He'll be taking a seat as number
Probably,
31 comes in, Hayden Moody.
And Drake will go to the free throw line. This will be our first free throw attempt of the night.
Got it. (26-9). Tigers up. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Bouchou to Moore. Near side, guarded by Hess. Cross-court pass to Watkins. Christensen on the baseline with it now.
Oh, that was pretty.
It was. Shot wouldn't fall, though. Double teamed under the basket. Somehow Watkins gets it out of there. Bouchou for three. Top of the key is good. He's been the player of the game off the bench. Tigers tried a long alley-oop. Couldn't get it to go. having a little fun on offense there.
They were trying, yeah.
Well, if you got a guy that can jump like that, why not? Driving down the baseline, bit of a double team. Watkins in the paint. Loses out of bounds off the Tigers. Hard to believe there's no contact on something like that, though.
Yeah.
Long time to get it in. Now to Christensen. Stripped away. Fast break the other way for the Tigers. Bartos with the lay-in. Bushu takes it to the baseline, picks his dribble up. Krippus all over him. Kicks it out to Moore, guarded by Jackson. A bit of a shuffle there. Out of bounds off the Tigers. 28-12 the score.
Connor Rhodes gets his first action of this evening in the varsity contest. Trey Lee's going to get a breather.
3-point shot on the inbound pass, won't go. Krippus with the rebound. Rigdon at the point. Dribbles off the screen from Krippus. Now Bartos takes it to the baseline, pulls up for the shot. It's good. Bodies everywhere. 26 seconds on the clock. Whoa! Hess says it takes more than that to slow me down.
Well, he started to go up for a shot, so Ethan jumped up kind of to block it, and then he ducked in under him and kind of undercut him. But it's still going to be a foul on Ethan. It'll be his first, be the team's fifth.
18 seconds on the clock. Bushu's pass out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 13 seconds. Bounce pass into Jackson. Rigged into his right. Bartos. Bank shot for two. Official blows the whistle, no shot. That was a long three-pointer at the buzzer there, Lenny.
I'm looking to see if they're still going to count it or not. This one down here said no shot, but the other official went to the scores table, so. Okay, there I got the signal, no shot, so. That would have been a confidence booster, though, if you're the
10-minute break here before this second half to go. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some halftime stats for you right here on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owner CJ, Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome to the halftime show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers on top 32-12 here at the break. They've been doing it on defense for most of the night, but the offense finally got going there in the second quarter, Lenny.
They did. We scored 20 points that second quarter, and it's been a long time since we've scored 20 points in a quarter, so we'll take it. I don't think this game could have came at a better time for if you're a Tiger faithful, so we definitely needed this. It's like a shot in the arm for us. So
that it is. So what do the stats look like so far?
Well, unbelievably good for us. Bye, guys. For Sullivan, though, they haven't been to the free throw line. Inside the arc, they're 3 out of 16 for 19%. Behind the arc, they're 2 out of 4 for 50%. Their biggest problem is they've committed 14 turnovers in that first half. Their leading scorer is Brett Bouchou, who came in off the bench and knocked down 8. 2 points for Dirk Lane and 2 points for Cooper Christensen. For the Tigers, we're 1 for 1 from the charity stripe, 100%. We're 8 out of 13 inside the arc for 62%. And 5 out of 12 behind the arc for 42%. We've committed 6 turnovers in the contest and 5 personal fouls in that first half. Our leading scorer is Bardos with 16, 9 for Rigdon, 5 for Drew Rogers, and 2 for Reed Stuck. So Trey's not in the scoring column yet, but Trey's been doing a lot of stuff on the defensive end. He's got a lot of block shots, a lot of tip balls out of bounds.
A lot of rebounds.
He just hadn't made it into the scoring column yet. So
that's coming. The thing impressing me is the shot percentage for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, that's unusual for us usually.
I'm looking at a lot of Bartos' shots in under the basket, bank shots that have gone in where there's some nights he can't buy a basket just 2 feet away from it.
I know.
So
things are looking up for the Tigers tonight, though. So
they are.
We've got the big lead at halftime, 32-12. So, like I said, things are looking good for the Tigers tonight, and it couldn't came at a better time because I know our confidence level had to be down.
And no foul trouble to speak of. We got just 1 foul apiece for several guys.
Yeah, like I said, we got 5 personals, but 1 on everybody. I got 1 on Rigdon, 1 on Stuck, 1 on Bardos, 1 on Trey Lee, and 1 on Ethan Hess. On the other hand, though, Ian Fryman, he's got 3 personals. I'm not sure he'll start this third quarter, to be honest.
I'd start Bouchou the way he's played.
Bouchou is our leading scorer with 8. He's only got 1 personal, and Dirk Lane has 2 personals. So
sounds good. 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back with the second half right here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Almost time for second half action here in Sullivan, Illinois. The Tigers on top 32-12. Back out on the floor, just finishing up their warm-up shots. Just let him shoot till he makes one. Come on, give me another one.
Yep. And he's still short.
All right, Parker, put the ball up. All right. He had several opportunities there.
He did, yep. Sullivan just now coming out of the locker room, so they're not even going to warm up. They're just going to, it'll be their ball to start the second half. So
Final seconds ticking off the clock. Our next broadcast Thursday night. Lady Tigers going down to Effingham, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, they're giving Illinois scores over the PA system.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, we've gotten in trouble for doing that.
We have. I was going to look to see what the score was, but I thought, nah, better not, because then I'd want to say something. And
you can flash it to me. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't have a DVR. We're good. I don't even have a VCR. Got to go old school and check the box score the next day. Sullivan with the ball to start things off. Tigers right back to the tight defense and a foul. Jackson.
That'll be Jackson's second. Be the team's first this half.
Bouchou did start the second half. But so did Fryman with his 3 fouls.
He does. He's out there with the 3, so.
Fadeaway won't go. Good rebound by Krippus on the backside. Original 5 starters for the Tigers back out there again. Lee up top to Rigdon.
There we go.
Pretty alley-oop.
Drake set the screen. Trey come right off from it. The alley-oop from Rigdon to Trey. 2 points.
Look at that move, though.
Yeah, it was about the same way on the other end.
Lee ends up with the rebound, but that was a pretty pass. Bartos wide open. Too strong.
The fans are going to let him know, too.
There's 2 points for Sullivan. And out of bounds off the Redskins there. DeMarcus Moore checks in to replace Fryman and his 3 fouls. Stuck tries to go to the baseline. He's fouled.
Fouls on number 5. That'll be Cooper Christensen. That'll be his first, team's first this half.
Inbound pass. They tried to lob it up, and it was batted away.
Rigdon got the steal, though.
Everybody wants to lob it to Trey. Steal and a long pass to Bouchou. Shot's good. Sullivan with a 4-0 run to open up the third quarter. Jackson shot off the dribble is good.
That puts Jackson in double digits. He's got 11 for the night.
Nearly got a steal there. That might be his high this season. I don't know if I've seen him in double digits yet.
I'm not sure.
Bouchou off the run. Shot won't go. Krippis with the rebound. Outlet to Jackson down the right side.
Oh, he tried to force it through. Turnover Paris.
Yep, threading the needle didn't work there. Leads to a turnover. Moore can't get the shot to go. Krippis with another rebound.
You can definitely tell he's been intimidated by Trey under there because he hesitated twice before he even went up, and then he's kind of falling backwards when he did put it up.
Krippis right side now to Bartos. Up top to Stuck. Jackson for 3. Air ball there. Saved by Brady. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers on the other end. Good effort on the save, but fell in the wrong arms. Lob into Christensen. Will fade away off the glass. Good for 2 points. Puts Sullivan up to 18. Tigers with 36. Stuck across the timeline. Hands off to Rigdon. 4:22 to go in the third. Near side to Krippis. Looks for Lee underneath. Now back up to Krippis, or Stuck. He floats it in the lane, and a charge called. Offensive foul on Stuck.
That'll be Reed's second, team second.
He doesn't get too many offensive fouls like that.
Not as a rule.
Bat away, last touch by Sullivan. Tigers are going to get it.
I think they're going to have, the officials are going to talk. They're going to change it. They're going to give it back to Sullivan.
I agree with that call, but I had my hopes up. Near side at the pass to Dawkins. Almost did over half court. Moore with a good save. Dawkins down the baseline. Watkins is fouled.
That's got to be a foul on Trey. Be Trey's second, team's third this half.
Tigers with 3 fouls to Sullivan's 1. Free throw is good. And it'll be 36-19, pending the second free throw. Gets them both. 16-point lead for the Tigers. Sullivan playing well here in the third quarter. Bartos in the paint. Has it batted away from him. I don't think he ever got the shot off.
Yeah, he was trying to go up with it, I think, but like you said, I think they swatted it away from him when he was going up with it. Whoa!
There's an offensive foul on Moore. Took a thump to the head there.
Yeah, he
stuck.
did. That's going to go against DeMarcus Moore. That'll be his second. It'll be the team's second this half.
Cross-court pass to Lee. He'll be guarded by Christensen as he crosses the line. To his right.
Oh, he
and
traveled.
He was trying to draw contact.
Yeah, he was wanting kind of to go up, and then he changed his mind and thought he'd pass, and he done took that extra step.
Two points for Sullivan. Drake fouled into the basket.
Fouls, I think, is going to be on number 5, Cooper Christensen. That'll be his second. Be the team's third.
Yep. They'll be shooting 2. Sullivan outscoring the Tigers 10-4. Make that 10-5 here in the third quarter. Both free throws good, 38-22. Lane puts it on the floor, loses the handle on it. Scrum is a jump ball.
Should stay with Sullivan.
It does.
Did you see who was on the bottom of the pile, though?
Probably Krippus.
Yeah, it was. I think Coach Brinkley wants a timeout now.
No, I thought so too, but
They gave the ball to Paris, so I thought it should have been Sullivan. Maybe they must have forgot to switch the arrow, apparently, because
that could have been.
I seen the one official signal Sullivan. So. Well, nonetheless, it's Paris ball, so that must have been what Coach Brinkley was over there hollering about. I thought he wanted a timeout.
Krippus on the far side, hands it back to Rigdon. Looking to set a screen. Lee near side. 2:20 on the clock. Top to Stuck. Lobs to Lee, and he's going to be fouled.
Foul's going to be on 3, I believe. Bruce picks up the personal, his second. Team's 4th.
Lob into Lee.
Back to Drake.
Wide open was Stuck and couldn't get it to fall. Bushu guarded by Stuck. Gets to Moody to Watkins. Now back up to Bushu. Watkins with the head fake. Drives in, picks his dribble up. Got it to Moore under the basket. Another shot won't go and a foul.
Yeah, Krippus just got crunched.
That may be going Moody.
13, I believe.
31.
Okay, yeah. That is Moody. You was right.
Tigers clear the timeline easily that time, down to 1:30. Rigdon with the ball at the point now, guarded by Bouchou. To Lee at the free throw line. Stuck, loses the ball for a second, gets it back. Spins in the paint, back out to Lee. Drake trying to go into the glass.
And
Boy,
he does.
Going in strong tonight. He had hands in his face, hands on the ball, still got it to fall.
Oh, there's a swat out of the air by Trey.
That's what he does best. 22-40, under a minute to play now. Drake trying to go to the paint again, spins. Shot won't go. Fast break the other way. Traveling call. Hayden Moody put the brakes on and shuffled the feet just a little. Rogers checking in now for Krippus. Rigdon takes a shot to the face.
Foul's going to be on Moody again. That'll be his second. Team sixth. One more foul, and we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the ball game.
That's pretty big. Stuck inbound in front of the Tiger bench. Just does get it. I guess all three parts got to be across, so he'd have been okay. Underneath the Bartos again. Shot won't go. Rebound by Moore. Kicks it out to Bouchou down the right side of the floor.
And he threw it to nobody.
Little miscommunication there. He thought Moore was still going to be there. He'd already broke to the basket. Tigers get it back with 6 seconds to go in the third.
And we throw it away.
Yeah, trying to do a lot in a little bit of time there. Leads to a turnover. Less than a second on the clock, 9/10. Time to basically just tap it or touch it.
And they put Trey on the big Moody trying to get it inbounds, and I'm not sure he's going to get it in, but he did. And the shot was off, so.
Had a chance. 40-22, Tigers up by 18 at the end of 3. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Fourth quarter action just about ready to get underway. I'm getting updates on the Illinois score, which I won't share. You're welcome, Dick Brinkley.
Yeah, we.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yes, we
Oh.
did. We've been told about that, so. He might be home watching the game tonight, though. I don't see him over there in the stands, so.
Well, that's why I said his name. I was hoping he'd hear us. A little shout out to Dick. First shot for Sullivan won't quite fall. Tigers with the rebound. Trey coming the other way in a hurry. Kicks out to Reed underneath to Bartos. He's made a living under the basket tonight for the Tigers. Sullivan wants a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take another quick one. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout. Let's see. Tigers have 4 timeouts left. They have 3, so I charged 1 on my scoreboard here to Sullivan instead of Paris. So Paris has 4 timeouts. Sullivan with 3. And it's going to be Sullivan ball on the inbound here. Tigers up by 20. 7.5 to go in the fourth. Moore up top. Hands off to Bouchou. Pulls up at the elbow. Off the glass. Won't go. Lee with the messy rebound there. And has it batted away. Saves it underneath the Bartos for 2. Just effort that time on the part of Lee. A lot of guys could have easily given up on that one a couple times. 44-22. Moody near side to Bouchou, goes baseline. Gets it down to Moore under the glass. It's good. Rigdon guarded by Moody up top. Goes to his right. Little fake, and he's crammed in the paint. There's a foul.
Fouls on 24, picks up the personal. Camden Watkins, that'll be his first. It'll be the team's 7th.
Should be 1-on-1 now.
Yeah, should be. See what Jackson can do at the charity stripe.
Peyton Lakester getting ready to check in for the Tigers. First free throw is good. Langster comes in to replace Stuck, give him a breather. Tigers go up 45-24, waiting the next free throw. Hits them both. (46-24). Watkins across half court. Back over to Bouchou. Down the corner to Moore. Who drives in, but he's a little timid under there now.
He is.
I would be too if I had to shoot over Trey. Watkins thought about the 3. There's
a
steal.
turnover.
Jackson knocks it away. Gets the pass from Langster, takes it the length, and gets the layup. 48-24. Near side pass to Bouchou. Moody tries to drive in. He's double teamed. 3 seconds.
Yep, that'll be another turnover. Looks like Rhodes is going to check in for Trey. And looks like Ty King's going to check in for maybe Jackson.
Yep. Some fresh legs out there for the Tigers. 5.5 minutes to play. Paris up 48-24.
Drake's the only original starter we still got out there right now. So
Press is on here. Bartos gets it across the floor. Tight defense. Moore with the steal. And I think Rogers got to pick up the foul. He was just trying to get out of the way.
That'll be Drew's first. Tigers fourth. Now Hess checks in for Bartos, so now there's no original starters out there.
Christensen adds a couple points, 48 to score. B. Rhodes on the far side with it. Cross court to King. Now he'll go up top. Rogers on the left side. Nice to see some of these other guys getting some varsity minutes, and we've got an offensive foul away from the ball.
Who did they call it on?
That's foul under the basket. We'll be looking at 2 shots.
On 12. Ty King picks up his first, team 6th. It's going to send Christensen to the line to shoot a pair.
First one's good, 48-27. Hear a pin drop on that second one.
No kidding. Got awful quiet in here, didn't it?
Gets Sullivan back within 20, 4.5 minutes. Connor, go get that. There you go. Hess will knock down a long 2-point shot. King providing the defense coming down the floor. Now to Moore. Baseline to Lane. Trying to go underneath. King tried to chase down the loose ball. He does so. Hess cross to Rogers. Underneath the lane. Oh! Looks like Lane will be at the free throw line. Second foul on Rhodes. The first free throw is good, so we'll get another one. 50-29. Our signal here has suddenly got very spotty all of a sudden. Foul on the other side.
We got a blocking foul. I think it's going to go against 5. That'll be Christensen. That'll be his 3rd. Team's 8th. And we'll send Rhodes to charity stripe to shoot a 1-and-1.
Is it just me, or is the last 2 minutes taking a long time?
A long time, and there's still 3:40 on the clock. So.
It's the free throw. (51-29). A little short. Rogers pulls down the rebound, kicks it out to King for 3. Oh, so close. Good effort by Hess.
Trying to get that loose ball.
Just under 3.5 to play. Another foul.
That's going to go against Connor as well. Connor picks up his third, team's 8th. I think they counted the basket too, didn't he?
Yes, they did.
But he missed a free throw, so.
I thought they did, but they still have 39. There, it's 31 now. Shot missed by the Tigers. Fast break the other way.
And they're going to count that one, and that's going to be a foul on Ty King. That'll be his second, team's 9th.
Out of bounds on the Tigers. It'll go back to Sullivan. Moody to inbound. Into Christensen. Shot down low will go. Has kicks it out to King. He'll try another three. That one's good.
King for 3.
(54-35). Tigers up. Christensen in the paint. Shot won't go. King with the rebound and the foul.
Foul's going to be on 33. Oh, we just got King for a technical.
And he got ejected, Lenny.
Did he really?
Oh no, he's coming down to shoot. Okay, he was bringing him down to the foul line. I was afraid he was sending him out.
Well, he got fouled first, but then after the foul, I think he retaliated.
He got the technical. Misses the first free throw. The way he untucked his shirt, I thought he was going. So the foul would have got him a 1-and-1.
I'm totally confused what's going on now.
He's going to get replaced here by Connor Edwards in just a second.
Okay, so the first foul was when he was shooting a 1-on-1 bonus down here for the Tigers. Now we'll shoot the 24 Cam Watkins go to the line to shoot the technical free.
Camden Watkins is going to shoot for the technical on the other side. I got so confused I didn't even move the camera for the foul shot. (37-54).
Also number 14, Edwards for the Tigers.
All right, so Edwards comes in to replace King. Under 2:30 to play here in the fourth. Bouchou guarded by Edwards to Moody. Right side to Watkins for a three. That's no good. Lane pulls down the rebound, goes up strong. Shot won't fall. Lankster flips it out to Rogers. He's going to get a blocking foul.
That'll be the team's 10th foul. That'll put the Paris Tigers in the double bonus.
Rogers will be shooting a pair.
Well, foul's on number 3. That's going to be Bouchou. That'll be his third. It'll be the team's 10th.
First one
and that one's good.
Made them both.
56-37. Moore to Lane. And another foul.
Foul this time on Hess. That'll be Ethan's second.
We're never going to get out here. It's 7 seconds a pop. We need longer possessions than that.
It's going to send Lane to the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one.
That foul was on Hess, his second.
Yep.
Turnover, but he was stepping out of bounds, so stop the clock again. Another 3 seconds later. Edwards on the right side, now to Hess, down the bottom corner. Rhodes, top of the key, far side to Lankster. You can see the body language from Moore there when Rogers got it. Hands up, body off. Everybody's getting fouls right now.
They are. Everybody's getting a little tentative. Nobody.
Rogers in the paint, lobs it off, doesn't get the roll. Watkins for 2 more, gives Sullivan 40. Still a minute to go. And another foul.
This one's going to go against 30. DeMarcus Moore, that'll be his third.
Foul charge to the Redskins, number 30. That'll be his third.
It's not often you see officials explain something to the fans as he's going down the floor, why it wasn't over and back. He's in a good mood. Free throw is good. Third foul of the game on DeMarcus Moore. 57-40. 58. Down to 50, almost 50 seconds here. Moore out at the point, guarded by Edwards, right side to Bouchou. Now to Moody. Watkins will put it on the floor for a second, now hand it back to Moore, 38 seconds. Bouchou for 3. Too strong, Edwards with the rebound. Bouchou comes up with a loose ball though. No look pass. Right into the hands of Rogers for the turnover. 23 seconds on the clock.
See if the boys will just run some clock down. Let's get this game. And
even 60 for good measure.
Yep.
That's your final score. Paris 60, Sullivan 40. We'll be back in a few moments with some post-game stats for you on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335.
Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome back one more time to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers victorious tonight, 60-40. They got things off a pretty slow start in that first quarter. Some turnovers, a lot of defense. Both teams couldn't get on the board for quite a while. Paris led 12-5 at the end of the first. The offense opened up for us, though, in the second quarter. We dropped 20 on the board. We led 32-12 at the half. The third quarter, kind of similar to the first, came out a little sluggish on the scoreboard. Only scored 8 points, gave up 10 to Sullivan. We led 40-22. In the fourth quarter, we got the scoring going again, scored another 20 points. Sullivan scored 18 of their own for your final score of 60-40. Tigers improved to a 9-11 on the season. And they'll be back in action on Friday against North Central. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night as the Lady Tigers head down to Effingham to take on the Flaming Hearts. Lenny, you might have needed a bigger calculator or something for these stats. There got numbers everywhere.
We got them, yeah, we got them. I'll run down theirs at least before Chase gets up here. The Redskins shot 8 out of 12 from the charity stripe, 66%. They were 13 out of 32 for 40% from inside the arc. Outside the arc, they were 2 for 6, 33%. Their leading scorer was Brent Bouchou with 10. I've got Cooper Christensen with 10. 8 for Dirk Lane, 8 for Camden Watkins, and 4 points for DeMarcus Moore. It looks like Coach is going to make it up here, so I'll turn it over to him before I do our stats.
All right.
Good seeing, Coach. We needed that one, buddy.
Yeah, we sure did, didn't we?
Joined now by Paris head coach Chase Brinkley. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win. Had a couple rough ones. It's nice to bounce back, regardless of who you're playing, just to kind of get the monkey off your back a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was proud of our guys, proud of our effort. Not proud of how things ended there. When guys get an opportunity to get in the game, they need to make sure they play hard, they're paying attention the entire time, and doing what we do, and not doing stupid things. So, not very happy about that, and we'll address that. But overall, I'm very happy with our effort, and things didn't flow very well offensively to start, but we were pretty good defensively. We weren't great. They're missing their two best players, and it was pretty evident. I mean, we had more weapons than they did. We were longer. We were a little more skilled. We got to jump on those teams a little bit earlier, but they do play hard. They play really hard. They're well coached. And they caused us, they forced us into 8 turnovers in the first half, which, a lot of it was on us. But very proud of our boys. Proud of Drake. I don't give him a lot of credit too often, but he's usually our workhorse, and he did a really good job today of, he got frustrated. They were kind of fouling him there. He was posting hard. He got a little frustrated, but he didn't let it affect his game. He didn't let it affect him on the defense end, didn't let it affect him on the offense end. He kept posting hard. He kept doing things, and I'm just looking at the scorebook now. He hit 1 3 and had 24 points. Usually he's wanting to check up threes. Today he was really aggressive, and that's what we need out of him. And then those shots will start falling. But I could go down the list. Trey only scored 2 points and was awesome for us. He was active. He was rebounding. He was pushing the ball. He was making plays. He was seeing mismatches, getting it to Drake down low. He was doing a lot of things that don't go into the stat sheet, but really helped us out. And then Jackson was really good, being active, making shots early to get us spread out a little bit, but. I know I'm rambling a bit, but
they deserve it tonight with their performance. Trey
happy.
Blocked enough shots under the basket that Lenny and I even noticed a change in Sullivan's offense. A guy'd get the ball into the basket.
Yeah.
They didn't want to shoot right away.
Yeah, exactly.
They're pump fake, and then they're passing it because Trey he may be 6'5", but he plays 6'8". He just those long arms, and he was scaring guys off under the basket. And then you saw a newfound confidence in Jackson Rigdon tonight. He was shooting the ball off the dribble that he normally doesn't do.
Yeah.
Things of that nature.
No doubt. He was. I brought him in. I brought him in after the St. Anthony game. I said, "Hey, you're an upperclassman now. He's only a sophomore. He's the smallest guy on the floor all the time, but." I said, you're going to have to. We've been struggling to score. In the 2 games, we scored 48 points. 2 games before this, we scored 48 points. Yeah, 48 points combined in 2 games. We struggle to score. I mean, that's just nature of the beast, but he can score it. And it was good to hopefully build on that, build his confidence, because he's a darn good player. I don't care what size he is. He's a really good basketball player, and he works really hard at it. And he made that 1 3. I told the guys, we do not want to take early shots. We do not want to take early transition shots. That's what we did against Casey and St. Anthony. We didn't make them work. What does Jackson do? He makes one, and then he comes down and he hits another 3 right early in transition. I looked at Coach Walls and Coach Rod and just said, hey, he deserves it. He's earned that by how hard he's worked, and it was as confident as can be. So I'm not going to say anything about that, especially when it goes in.
That's right.
So that was good. But everybody did good. Brady was awesome. I know I talked about him a lot. Rebounding, being tough, doing all the little things. Reed stepped in there with and new to our lineup and just gave us energy, and it was great. Guys were clapping at the end, and everybody was cheering for each other. Everybody was staying. We say family all the time, every time we break it down. So everybody was staying together and being family.
You could see the energy every time they get a rebound. They were looking up the floor. They pushed the ball up the floor well tonight. Even some of the turnovers I noticed, it was somebody like trying to rifle a ball in from half court, trying to thread the needle with a pass. It wasn't that, okay, I picked up my dribble and now I'm lobbing it across the court to somebody. I mean, they were hard passes, or they were steals from behind or something. It was just a token there to Sullivan's defense there, because they were on us all night just as well.
Right. No, and probably the best play that Drake Bartos made, he had 24 points, but probably the best play that he made was he was on that wing and he skipped it opposite corner to Drew. Drew was shot ready, knocked in that three, but that pass was just like on a line. It was a dart right in the shooting pocket. Like, that was the best play. I told him, I said, you keep making passes like that, I'm going to expect passes like that, you know? So that was good, you know, and we really needed it. We really needed it, and hopefully we take it into Friday. Hopefully we take it into the LIC tournament, because that thing is wide open. I mean, I go in and do the seedings, and it's crazy. I'm seeding everybody, and I get to Mount Carmel. I'm like, man, I haven't put Mount Carmel, but everybody was ahead of them in my eyes. And they're like 6th in the conference, and they are super talented and super good. So, you know, sorry, Coach Buss, but that's where I see you. But, I mean, that's nothing to be said. I mean, 7 through 1 is really good, you know, so it's going to be a fun LIC tournament. But we got to get one more on Friday.
All right, well, we'll let you get going and start preparing for that one.
Yep. Thanks, guys, and be safe driving home.
All right, thank you. You too, Coach. That's Paris head coach Jace Brinkley checking in with us after another Tiger victory, 9-11 now on the season. Lenny, you want to go ahead and hit the Paris stats and we'll call tonight?
For our Tigers, I had us 10 out of 12 from the charity stripe, 83%. We were 16 out of 30 from inside the arc for 53%, and 6 out of 16 for 38% outside the arc. I had us committing only 11 turnovers in the whole contest, so that's a plus for us. Leading the way was Drake, though, with 24 big points, 15 for Jackson Rigdon, 9 for Drew Rogers, and then it drops down to 3 apiece for Connor Rhodes and 3 for Ty King, 2 points for Ethan Hess, and 2 points for Reed Stuck. That totals our 60. Once again, the Tigers win 60-40 over the Sullivan Redskins.
All right. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible tonight. And, of course, all the fans for listening. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you always know when the next broadcast is coming up. I just got a Illinois score update, so if you're not watching it yet at home, flip it on over. It's a good game. For Liddy Irwin, I'm BJ Fesson. You've been listening to Paris Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Alina FS, Savoya's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.